So I'm down here this morning at the beautiful national park that we all get to share in. It's close to our campus, so I invite you to come down here and do some of your exercise as well too. Here's my little insight for the day today to start this first video. Yes, you all know that I get out and do my runs each day and train for races. What you might not know is that I also take a little time before I run to have a little quiet time with God and pray with His Word, with a little scripture, a Bible verse, a word from the Bible, something like that, pretty much every day before I go out on my run. And I really find that these two work really well together and feeding me and giving me strength and insight for the day. So both the prayer with His Word and then also getting out, moving our bodies, getting exercise, being outside. And these two really work well together for me. For example, this past week we had this great scripture reading in Genesis where God invited Abram to continue his mission forward to the promised land. Abram was getting frustrated because God promised many descendants, yet he was struggling to have offspring. God invited him in that place to go once again to look at the stars and the beauty of the stars, to count them, to gaze upon them, to be in awe and wonder of them. As he did that, God said, "Count, Abram, how many you can see," and it was more than he could possibly ever count. And God reminded him in that place that his offspring and descendants will be greater than even the stars in the sky. So as I read that, and then I went out on my run, and I was thinking about Abram dreaming again and wondering again in awe again of God's beauty and promise there. I also renewed me as I'm out looking at the trees, the river, the people, the turtles, the birds chirping, all this kind of stuff, and feeling that sense of God saying to me, let's dream again, let's think again, let's journey forward again, let's have faith again, let's wonder and awe again at the beauty of creation and what I'm doing in your life. And so I was able to work those two together that day and gave me a good sense of renewal in my faith that day, both with prayer and with my run. I'd like each of you, before you exercise this week, take a few minutes if you can. We'll provide a link for you. Try to look at our daily reading, see if there's a word or a phrase from that Bible reading that sticks out to you before you do your exercise. Pray with it, think about it, talk to God about it. Maybe it inspires something in your life. Then take that with you into your workout. Let those two work together so that God can feed you and give you that good foundation for that day in both prayer and in that exercise. And please let me know about it. I'd love to hear your experience. How is that working for you? Give me your feedback, give me your thoughts, give me your insights as well after you try that this week. God bless.